Hello everyone, Novaexplosion. Welcome to the finale of Dragon Quest XI, the final stream. This is the end. Like, you know, this is the final stream of the game, and we're gonna get everything done. As you see, I don't have the bestiary complete. We're missing 78 monster entries. Honestly, we did pretty well with the bestiary. But I've come to the conclusion, I talked about it a lot in the last stream, that it's just way too time consuming. And way too, you know, maybe I'll go to Dungeosil and see if I can fill out some entries before we wrap up. But this is it. Like, it's a really neat thing to do, especially if I'm playing the game on my own time. But like for a playthrough, it doesn't lend itself well. So I just like, you know, I'm just not gonna do it. If I ever come back to this game, which I probably will, and complete it then I'll make a video about it. But honestly, this is the send off for the playthrough. So as you can see, I have lots of good weapons and stuff. I was doing a lot of reworking, a lot of forging. I have the Galaxarang and the Hunter's Moon on Eric. Jade, I got her ultimate spear. I have the Uber Gringam whip for Veronica, as well as... What's the other rod I got? I got another staff. Oh, does Rab have it? No, Rab shouldn't have it. It should be with Veronica. Yeah, Aurora staff. That is the best staff in the game. So I basically have all the best weapons in the game. And another thing is, I got these costumes off screen. This is the costume I got for Veronica. All of these were on the forge list. So I got the recipes on screen, but I just made them off screen. I had to farm a lot of Serpent Souls, Crimsonite, Kaleidocloth, Spellbound Bow, and I'm going to tell you guys where I got all of those. And I got the Zenlon thing for Jade, which is pretty pog. And then for Rab, I got this nice little blue color scheme. So, yeah, I just made some of the costumes off screen because, like, you know, I already had the recipes. But yeah, oh, Hendrik, did I get anything for Hendrik? No, Hendrik, we had that before. Yeah, okay. But, before we go to Tenton, because that's something we have to go do, if anyone is looking for a way to get these rare materials, I just want to talk about it really quick, because I could spare a little bit of time since we're definitely going to finish the playthrough. But, go over to Gallopolis Railway Station. Honestly, for the Spellbound Bow, I went to Gallopolis Railway, which has the little sparkling spots here that lead you to every single, and you could possibly get Spellbound Bow. You'll get Brighton Rocks the first 2 times, but then the tree at the end has Wormwood, I think, and Spellbound Bow. But, if you're looking for Spellbound Bow, just go to the First Forest, Mount Panglai, and Gallopolis Railway. Alternate between those 2 areas. The one annoying thing about it, though, is you have to wait, like, in-game time for them to regenerate. So, that's the downside to that. And if you're looking for Wormwood, by the way, the reason I'm talking about these ingredients and not the others is because you can't buy them. If you're trying to forge something, it'll be like, hey, these items can't be bought. So, you have to actually go manually pick them up. So again, Spellbound Bow, go to Mount Panglai, First Forest, and Gallopolis Railway. And then for Wormwood, you can alternate between this and then Laguna di Gondolia Railway. And I believe the Ethereal Stone, another material you can't buy, you would go to Snivelheim Railway? I think that's where you go. And then for like Serpent Souls, I would just recommend going to... I'll actually show you right now. Head to the Warriors Rest Inn. This is the easier part to explain. How I grinded Serpent Souls, Crimsonites, Black Tears, and Kaleidocloth. But, for this, all you would do, go to this nightclubber, have Eric steal a Serpent Soul from him. He has a Serpent Soul as a common drop, so have Eric steal a Serpent Soul from him. And, again, you can trade the Serpent Souls to Crystalinda for any of the 3 materials. If you're getting all of them, which you're gonna need all of them if you want all the materials, I would recommend trading Serpent Souls for Kaleidocloth and Black Tear, because you can easily get Crimsonite from doing the Black Race. Do the Black Race Horse Race, which is really easy, you will get a mini medal, and if you win, you will get Crimsonite. So that is what I recommend. But yeah, that rambling is done. Let's go do Tenton. Let's actually get on with the game. I just wanted to spend like 2 to 5 minutes talking about where to get materials in case people are wondering, because you can't buy them. And they're not easy to come by. But yeah, we're basically ready. We are ready to take on Kalasmos, but I wanted to end the playthrough with Kalasmos. But, Raptor hit me up and was like, hey, these are some things you can only do after Kalasmos. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I know it's pretty neat stuff. Like boss rushes and time worm and stuff, but I'm gonna tell you right now, kinda lame. Mostly lame in the thematic sense, because I feel like Kalasmos is just such a great way to end, you know? I feel like Kalasmos is like such a really nice thematic, climatic way to end the game. Like, oh, go and fight Kalasmos, save Erdrea, and be like, okay, get, like, whether you get a platinum trophy or not, just be like, hey, that's it, Dragon Quest XI was a ton of fun. It's a really good send-off, is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know, I just find it really weird that they have some stuff after Kalasmos. I guess it makes me feel a little better that it's not in Erdrea, all of it is Tenton related, you could do everything in Erdrea first. But even still, I just wanted to end the playthrough with Kalasmos. But, I was getting an idea. I was thinking about this today before I started. I was thinking, because Kalasmos technically has 2 phases. There are 2 different states you could fight Kalasmos in. And, I don't want to go too much into detail, but, I was honestly thinking of fighting Kalasmos twice. Like, do all this Tenton stuff, go fight Kalasmos, then go do the exclusive post-Kalasmos content, maybe try the secret trial again, and then fight Kalasmos again. And the reason for that is because there is if you use the Sword of Light, there will be a second secret phase for Kalasmos. So part of me was thinking of doing that and then fighting him without that. But we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. But anyway, quest catalog, I will show you all. I completed the, what's it called? Where's the quest I completed? Yeah, this one. I got the Supreme Sage's staff. So I'm going to go report that. And you need Spellbound Bow. The others you can just buy with money, but Spellbound Bow is the really rare one. So again, I talked about how you get Spellbound Bow, which is the alternate between First Forest. I think it's the base of First Forest, Hang Lai, and then Gallipolis Railway Station. You the one? Please, I'm not a monster. My name's Eliza. Did you bring me the Sage's staff? Great. Yes, this looks like full holy goodness. Should lift the nasty curse, no problem. Would you mind giving it a try for me? There you go. Eliza's curse is lifted and she returns to human form. It worked? Oh, thank you so much. I'm human again. It's all because of you. Please take this by way of thanks. It's the least I can do. Oh, we got Crimsonite from her. Yeah, sometimes you'll get Crimsonite from sidequests. But obviously, that's a one-time thing. But there you go. That quest is complete. Eliza, is that you? It is. You're alive and well. We've been looking for you everywhere. What did that awful monster do to you? Wait a minute. Who are you? And what are you doing with Eliza? Hang on, isn't it a bit odd that the monster, that horrible slime, finally disappears? Eliza comes home with some stranger. There'd only be one explanation. The two of them must be in cahoots! Oh my word. What have I got myself into? Of course, you fiend. You and the thing worked together to kidnap our Eliza. I knew it. I knew it all along. What were you thinking? Letting a stranger into the village. No, wait. You got it all wrong. Let me explain. This young man, he... Out of the way, Eliza. It's time this scoundrel answered for his actions. They won't listen to me. It's too dangerous to stay in the village with them like this. We'll have to get out of here for a while. There, we should be safe now. Oh, we're still in the open. What? Thanks again for saving my life. There's no way I'm letting anyone touch a hair on your head after what you did for me. You'll morph, nice. Oh my word, what is happening? People in the village don't know I've been practicing the spell. That's why they can get their head around what happened. It's not surprising, really. They'll be fine once I explain the situation to them. You just wait here, alright? I won't be long. Oh my word, what is happening? Is that quest complete? Thanks for saving me, Village's Peace, points of view. Great, let's give it a try. Can I use Morph? Can I turn into, like, Eric? Hey, what do you think? I'm getting better, aren't I? Alright, well, that just went from okay to weird. There is another statue. There are only 2 more Tenton quests to do. Oh no, 3. 3 more Tenton quests. We have Tenton's quest, which is the Dragon Quest X quest. That quest is the one we have to go back to Baramos Castle, I think? I know Dragon Quest 1's final quest is the one we have to beat Kalasmos for. And then Renderok is the last one. I want to do Renderok last. So, Tenton here is the next one we have to do. We have to go complete its quest. I'm pretty sure we go to Baramos Castle. Dragon Quest X. I'm looking at my Tenton guide because Tenton doesn't tell you crap about where to go. Head to Baramos Castle. Yes, top left of the, you'll notice an NPC. Yep, alright. So, quick detour to Baramos Castle. We have to go to the first one, not the later on one. So all we have to do is do Baramos Castle, which should lead us to completing this quest. And then we need to go to Renderok to go do that dungeon, which has a quest for us, and it's a dungeon. I am also going to protect Holy Protection, because we already been here. I won't use Holy Protection for Renderok, because, you know, that's a new dungeon. I'll fight some of the enemies just to get bestiary entries. Everything here we fought already. So there's no point in, like, fighting them, especially if I'm level 99. Ba-bum. Yeah, it should be no problem finishing this. Like, I don't even think we'll need 5 hours, only if I have some serious trouble. But yeah, I was thinking, like, you know, do Kalasmos twice. I was honestly thinking of, like, hey, fight Kalasmos, right? The first time, do everything, but skip the ending. And then I was thinking of, like, fighting Kalasmos again, if I can fight him without the Sword of Light. You're truly a hero? I'm gonna read this first. Tell me, will you take the crown of our dear country? Just a joke. Alright, never mind. I thought that was the, guy. Let me try saying no to him. Alright. I thought that was the thing I had to do. But, yeah, because I remembered if you use the Sword of Light as an item, you'll see what I mean as we do the fight. But if you use the Sword of Light as an item, you will weaken Kalasmos. So, basically, an NPC tells you it. So, if you don't talk to NPCs, then you're screwed on not knowing that. But, he is, like, normally more difficult without the Sword of Light. So, part of me was thinking, hey, maybe I can try beating him without the Sword of Light. Definitely beat him with the Sword of Light, because that's like, thematic. But also, maybe I can fight him again, basically hard mode, and if I can beat him that way, I'll watch the ending then, and that'll be the end of the playthrough. That would be a nice way to do it, too. And that might be what I go for, and if for some reason I can't beat him with the darkness, I'll just, like, beat him normally and then watch the ending, so... yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I am gonna skip the ending when we first fight Kalasmos, but that's only because I don't want to watch it twice. And I'd rather watch it the second time at the end rather than the first time and not the second. It's more climatic that way. Because that was my original plan. I wanted to end the playthrough facing Kalasmos, and that's what I'm going to stick with. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I was thinking about it. Again, if I lose like twice and I can't beat him, if I can't beat him without the Sword of Light, then you know what? I'll just be like, hey, screw it. We still have to see the ending, so I'll just beat him again for funsies. Point is, I have to at least try to fight him with the Dark Aura. It'll make more sense once you see the fight about what I'm talking about with the whole Sword of Light deal. Thank you, stranger efforts, blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'm trying to look for a dude that wasn't here before, apparently. I have a tendency to get lost here like I did last time. Good times, except not really. It was quite miserable, to be honest. And as for costumes, We do have to go to Selma's really quick. She's selling a few costumes, but other than that, the only costume we're missing is the final one, which is Jade's hair razor. For some reason, Jade gets a hair razor costume, like, from beating, like, all the Tenton bosses, and I think Time Worm. Maybe not Time Worm, but the final Tenton quest. It's basically post-Kalasmos. Anyone here? These guys aren't new. Who knows if I'm even going the right way? I sure hope I am. Oh, hey. This looks new. It's a very large tortoise. Chances are it's the... Oh, right. I was calling this Galissapod because I could barely pronounce it. Galapagod. The sacred guardian of the village of Tenton. Clearly in discomfort, but it's remaining stoical? Apparently you can ride this thing, but it can take us to amazing places. Verily and yea, the great turtle doth intrigue and excite in equal measure. Lo, the power that emaneth from him is like unto that of the heavens. Who art thou? Wherefore hast thou ventured here? In this thou... Okay. Verily thou art Dodge, yeah. I put up with this dialogue for 80 plus hours. More like 90 plus hours. Alright, get the Giga Slash. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what I was thinking. I think that's the best of both worlds. Because I still think, again, no matter how cool it is, you get to fight. Apparently Time Worm's like a unique, like, super boss kind of deal. And there's like a boss rush with references to past games. No matter how cool that is, it was just such a good way to end. Like in the PS4 version, for example, it was such a neat way to end the game, being like, oh, fight Kalasmos, that's it, you're done with Dragon Quest 11. Like, nothing should be after Kalasmos, you know? I feel like Kalasmos, even if it isn't like, again, without the Sword of Light, he's really hard. Even with the Sword of Light, he's not like that, like the hardest boss ever. It's still like, it's really thematic and it fits the ending of the game. Just stopping Kalasmos and then being like, yeah, put Dragon Quest 11 in the books. So that is what I'm going to do. And that is, I think, the best way to handle it. XP is pointless. Who did faithfully kidnap the turtle? The loss of the creature's aid would surely have starved the hateful hero of help, and all would have been heavenly. Bye, losers. The Galapagod is looking this way. His benign expression seems to be communicating his gratitude. Use a zoom to return to the village of Tenton. Thank you, game. And so it has come to pass, just as it was foretold. You have our undying gratitude, and that is not all. Our leader, Tenda, wanted you to have this bottle of Pep Pop. Before this misfortune befell us, the Shell One had not left our village for 1,000 years or more. Every second without him was pure agony. Though I believed that he would be returned to us, I was beset by worry. It's good that the other villagers were spared all of this. We are fortunate to have a leader as wise as Tenda. It was she who led the people of the village to safety. In truth, I do not know why all of this happened, but there is one thing I am sure of. Tenda is wise and noble. I will do all I can to serve and assist her. We all have our role in life, and that is mine. Chat, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to probably, again, we're not completing the bestiary, but I'm going to at least do a little bit more with it, because, like, we're gonna have so much time. Like, I can already see this, like, oh, this is not even gonna take 5 hours. So, maybe I will go to, I think Dundrasil, was it? We're missing, like, 9 entries there. Maybe I'll go to, like, Dundrasil or something, and just go do a quick little bestiary cleanup if I can find it. Do you prefer truly difficult bosses or easier bosses who have HP sponges? Based on the way you're wording that sentence, by truly overly difficult boss, I think of a boss that like one-hit KOs you every single time, and you need to have like pixel perfect strategies to beat. If that's what you consider like a truly difficult boss, like, oh, every single move is a one-hit KO, and you need to have specific equipment and specific strategies to win, then I would probably prefer HP sponges. Like, just have a boss with a lot of health. That's difficult, but not overly difficult, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is, if the boss just does a stupid amount of damage and is an HP sponge, that's the worst. I would rather the boss do, like, it could do a lot of damage, but not like maybe like 60% of your damage the highest. I would rather it just have a lot of HP and take a while, rather than just be like, hey, it's miserable, like an SMT hard mode boss, basically, you know? But honestly, it depends on how they handle, like, what truly difficult means, so, you know. Before we go to Renderock, let's go to Quester's Rest, because there are costumes there.